Hey everybody, hope we're doing well. Welcome back to another episode of CSGO News. As always, time markers down below for any stories you have interest in. I first want to talk about today is Drake Lounge, the offsetting site to both Drake Moon and then Drake Wing. And now we have Drake Lounge, where you can go to bet on esports matches, including CSGO matches, League of Legends matches, all esports over there. And it's a really great idea for a website. I love actual betting, and besides opposed to gambling. You guys know I have a big problem with gambling now. I can't support that. But esports betting is a different area. I think it actually requires a lot more skill. I do want to talk about, though, particularly here, why not to use Drake Lounge as of right now. Many of you have been contacting me ever since I tweeted out this about the delays on Drake Lounge, obviously undergoing a really heavy load of people going to that website trying to bet their skins on all these matches. Now, I want to warn you all right now to wait it out, keep your tickets, and also keep your customer support contacts clear. You should get your items back eventually, but as of right now, people, I know for some people that the site's actually working just fine, but for others, people are waiting 24 to 48 hours on deposits, and especially withdrawals, especially when it comes to knives. Some people are never getting their items whatsoever. So I want you all to trust the process, keep it going, keep your contacts, as well as keep your tickets, and hopefully your items will be returned. But as of right now, no confirmed scams. I don't think Drake Lounge is going to try and scam you. They have such a large string of sites. They're not going to try and scam you guys. Obviously undergoing a lot of pressure right now with all the people using their website. So be careful, and as of right now, do not use Drake Lounge, although I do like the website idea itself. Now also, going off of this, guys, another article came out the other day from ESPN themselves, as well as Gamer Sutra. They came out and said that a total of $5 billion in skins were actually wagered in 2016 through CSGO. Now in esports alone, it was billions and billions of dollars, but CSGO alone was $5 billion, and allegedly 40% of that was from outcome bets for tournaments and games, and the other 60% of that, so $3 billion in CSGO skins, were actually through gambling this year of 2016 or last year of 2016. And the real question is, can we break that number in 2017, and will that be good for the game? So that was actually an incredible news there, to see that over $5 billion being wagered in CSGO skins alone, and to see that drastic market changes here in CSGO. It's insane to see how much money is actually in the game itself just in skins. Also, some big Danish CSGO news for all of you. We kind of have an SK Fox situation here, this time happening at Team Heroic. Team Heroic has benched their current player Freeze for the time being, and we'll actually have stand-in opera. That's going to be Cadian from Team Rogue. Now, I didn't think Cadian was on this team's actual radar anytime soon, but he will be picked up for the time being, presumably right now for early February, going to be IEM Katowice. That is IEM Katowice qualifiers. So Cadian will be on Team Heroic, the Danish squad over there, as a stand-in opera for the time being. And again, similar to that SK Fox situation, we're going to presume as of right now he will stay on Team Rogue no matter how he plays for this team. But yes, Freeze has been benched and Cadian will stay on the team. Also, some sly news out there. I was actually watching some FaZe videos. I still watch a few FaZe videos every time and again, and someone actually said, hey Jake, you were mentioned in FaZe Adapt's video. Apparently FaZe Adapt did a 3-second challenge video, and here's what he said.
3 different news YouTubers.
Drama alert, scarce. What the fuck?
There's one more guy.
CSGO news.
No.
It's too late.
No. It's like enough Philly D, dude.
Apparently when FaZe Adapt thinks of 3 CSGO YouTubers, apparently I'm on his mind, probably because he hates me so much. I do kind of feel bad about the whole situation, how he was dragged into that whole FaZe Rain situation. But yeah, so apparently FaZe members, they still think of me time and time again, obviously because they probably still really hate me. Now, I do want to tell you all a great story, not really necessarily a great story, but a secret story many of you guys don't know about. Again, time markers down below for all of you who are actually interested in this. It's going to be about a North American pro player who now plays on a North American organization, Denial. He's not actually a North American player, but he's in a North American org as of right now, and that will be Team Denial. I want to talk to you guys all about a player by the name of Fajets, or I'm going to call him Fej for time being, because it's actually a lot easier for me to say Fej than it is Fajets, however you pronounce his name. So he actually kind of pulled an Oscar move here. He was playing for a team known as Team Overdrive, and that's actually a European organization, not even close to North America, many of you guys know about. He was playing for this Team Overdrive on their roster for about 5 days total. Now, the problem with this being is one of those team org managers or team owners actually came out and said this story about Fej, who is now in Team Denial, was on Team Overdrive for a total of 5 days, and what happened there. So apparently what happened was he actually had an initial contract for this Team Overdrive. The standard contract is $500 per month. Now, Fej asked ahead of time. He said he had some home problems, had some issues over there. He needed $700 a month. The team org agreed. They gave him $700 per month salary. Now, that's not much to go off. It goes to show you guys in lower tiers of CSGO, these guys make nearly nothing by playing. Now, obviously, on top of that is prize pool money, but still, these guys are fighting for any cent they can actually get. So the team org agrees, gives this guy $700 a month. Now, he actually eventually starts making excuses. Later down the line, he said there was so much snow in Estonia that he couldn't play. Internet was out. The players actually went on to check. There was no snow in Estonia, and the story did not line up whatsoever. Fej made further excuses, saying he had at-home issues, which you really don't want to debate with, you really can't argue with. He said he had some parent issues that were going on with his dad, and then he made further excuses, all to the point where he actually said, hey, by the way, guys, I'm joining Team Denial. I got offered by Team Denial. And so after 5 days of time and making continuous excuses to not play with the team, he just left the team, left for North America. He is now in North America playing for Team Denial. And now the team owner wants his money back. And all of a sudden, Fej says, and quote unquote, actually called his former team member a retard and said, don't you get it, there is no money left. So just kind of a scummy kind of story going on in this in the kind of the lower tier scenes, and many of you guys probably don't hear about this kind of stuff, about all these players who are transitioning from team to team and never really going through with some things that should be done. So obviously he kept that $700. They paid him ahead of time because they thought he was going to be at least playing with them for a month or so. You know, it's kind of a guarantee. If you pick up a player, he's going to be there for at least a month. He was there for 5 days. He kept his actual pay ahead of time. I believe they paid him, I think it was $350 or $500 ahead of time, and that org will never get their money back. So Fej is now in Team Denial. I would say forewarning, because I actually had this leaked to me a long time ago about the Team Denial roster. I first announced them a few days ahead of time, and now they have Fej on their roster. So be aware, Team Denial, you do have kind of a dirty player. It's not a really good thing, especially when someone like this is published, because it gives you a really bad background, a really bad look to yourself. So yes, Fej is on Team Denial as of right now. Best of luck to that organization in the future. Hopefully, you know, he plays well for the team. But yeah, kind of feel bad for Team Overdrive and those smaller organizations where $700 or $500, a lot of money for them, and they will not get it back, and their player is now just gone. And for E-League Major updates for all of you guys, we've had a heck of an E-League Major so far. We do have our 3 teams as of right now who are moved on. At the point of me recording this video, we have Na'Vi, who's been dominating so far. The round differential for them, 36 rounds over 3 games. Absolutely insane to see them tearing it up, especially Simple and Flamey going off as well. Virtus Pro has also gone through, no surprise there, as well as Fnatic, who went through today after beating MVS, and they were both 2-1. So MVS goes back down to 2-2. We do have several teams as of right now, I think 7 teams, who are 1 win away from advancing and qualifying to make that legendary status. North, Envy, SK, Gambit, FaZe, Astralis, and now Liquid. Liquid, who actually just beat Mouse Sports on Nuke. So Liquid does join that team, a long string of teams who's actually either 2-1 or 2-2. Some deciding matches today. We do actually have 4 teams who are out, one of them being HR. We have Flipside, Mouse Sports, no surprise for those 3, but G2 also joins that list today after losing this morning. So again, a long string of teams still left to qualify, guys. We only have 3 qualified teams as of right now. We will have 1 more after today, and then it should be down to those 8 remaining teams after today's matches that will compete for those last 4 legendary spots. So it's gonna be cool to see if Optic can come back. Optic right now still 1-2. They play Godsent right now. The point of you guys gonna be watching this video. Hope you guys all enjoy. Everyone go watch the E-League Major. Some awesome events for all of you. So again, hope you all enjoy this video. As always, my name is Jake. Remember, I like you. I'll see you guys all in a couple days, more CSGO news, and I will be live streaming tomorrow all day as well as Friday, and I hope you guys all enjoy that. So I'll see you all next time. Remember, I like you.